Hello everybody, what is up and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. And in the last episode, we started on our journey, on our adventure, and we did the first levels, the day levels. Now we are moving on to level 2-1, the night levels. I really hope this recording doesn't mess up because it's gonna suck if it does. I thought I had changed the settings, or I hope I changed the settings to all be correct so it records properly, but we'll see. Evening, Robert LP. That's a weird name. Those zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can and you're A-O good. A-O good. Oh shoot, did I not? Oh fuck, I did not slow the speed. Oh, I did not slow the speed down. That might factor into the lagging. I really hope it doesn't mess up, because, like, I swear, it took me, like, 3 tries to freaking get the first recording to even work, and it was still kind of weird. But, anyways, so for this night level, this first night level, obviously, we only have one night plant that we can choose from, so I'm gonna choose that, and then I'm gonna just choose, like, defensive plants, and then just one, actual, like, long-range attacking plant. Alright, so we put our sunflower down, and that's all the sun we have, for now. Until this guy produces more, which, oh, thank you. Alright. So how's everybody's night going? My night's going okay. Yeah, I really hope that, I should have really turned down the speed. I wonder if I can do that right now. Can I not do that? Is there not a way to do that? What is this? I guess not. I guess there's... I thought I could have sworn there was a way to turn down the speed. Well, whatever. In fact, if anything, I kind of want to speed it up a bit. Oh yeah, that is the slower speed. Never mind. What am I talking about? Anyway, so the thing is... okay, let's speed this up a little bit more because that's way too slow. Why am I clicking to get the sun? I should be just pressing spacebar to get the sun. Well, we want to get our, you know, plants out, like, straight away as soon as we can. So, yep, my night's going okay. I just got off of work and, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Tonight wasn't too horrible. I was just having a little bit of trouble doing some of the projects that, or I mean, some of the notes that I was assigned to. Basically, for our expensive items, we have to, like, wrap them in these things called spider wraps, which are these, like, wiry, wrap things. But, like, the spider wraps kind of suck, to be honest, because anybody with just a pair of scissors or, like, some, you know, shears, cutters, whatever, can just literally just clip through them like no problem. But they are set to go off, like, set off an alarm if that does indeed happen. So you can always tell when somebody's, you know, done it. Which, I swear, there was one time where I was working at the Fabrics and Crafts. This dude literally got back behind my counter and got down to where we had our scissors, took the scissors and cut the thing. He's like, oh, I paid for it, but, I just didn't want to wait for them to unlock it. Yeah, so I told our security, like, straight away, but he was probably gone. Anyway, so here's the new zombies. The newspaper zombies. Oh, hey, I got money. So newspaper zombies, as you can tell, have newspapers. And they go very slowly, but, like, as soon as, their newspaper is gone, they start moving faster. What am I doing? I should be putting down my pea shooters now. So yeah, that really irritated me, especially since it was, like, pretty obvious that he was just stealing. Now these newspaper guys, as soon as their newspaper breaks, they start moving super fast and they eat your plants really quickly too. So, yeah, it's kind of a pain. But not that much of a pain, because as you can tell, they go down pretty much just as easily as a regular zombie. But yeah, now we can start making money, which, there is something I've been wanting to do, like a special video on, but perhaps I'll finally be able to do it with this game, if it is indeed in this game. I'm pretty sure they do have the Tree of Wisdom in this game as well. But basically, the thing is that I always thought that the max height of the Tree of Wisdom was only like 1,000 feet. But it turns out the max height for the Tree of Wisdom is way higher. It's like 2 trillion feet tall. So it literally would take more than like 5 or 6 lifetimes to actually be able to grow the Tree of Wisdom to its max height. It's actually kind of bonkers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got this freaking newspaper guy on this row. Yeah, it's all good. He's easy. Easy enough. I'm sorry about all the, like... No, I didn't mean to delete that one. Ah, whatever. The level's over. Sorry about all the, you know, me clearing my throat. I'm still feeling a little bit junky and under the weather, but, like, I actually have been recovering from being sick. I always am recovering from being sick. Anyway, so now we have the sun shrooms. Hey, you've collected $270 in coins so far. I have? Didn't I literally just get 1 coin that last round? When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. When did I collect 270? Yeah, when did I get 270? Oh, it must have been from the lawnmowers. Anyway, so the sun shrooms, I'll explain how they work in, you know, in the actual level. Once again, we're just gonna kind of grab the same things we did last time. And, let's rock. Eventually, once you get that 750 sun, you'll get an extra slot. An extra plant slot, which is good. So, the sun shrooms, when you first put them down, they start off, you know, teeny tiny like this. But, eventually, it'll grow. When it's like this, though, it'll only produce a tiny amount of sun. It costs 25 sun to put them down, so you can get 2 out straight away. But as you can see, boom, that only gave us 15 sun, which is, like, kind of pathetic, but... Like I said, eventually they grow up, and then they start producing the same amount of sun as a regular sunflower. It's just that they cost less. And, what am I doing? Speed things up. Let's put it at max speed. That way these levels go faster. Yeah, these first night levels aren't too bad. They're really not that big of a deal, but... So yeah, I was wanting to do a video about the Tree of Wisdom and, like, how many years it would actually take for somebody to be able to do it. But it's literally impossible for somebody to do it in their lifetime. The only thing is, I'd have to do research on what the best actual grinding method for, you know, getting money is, which I kind of already know. You can either do, like, the infinite mode, or, like, the, there's this one minigame mode that is really, really good for grinding up coins, that involves you just putting out a bunch of daisies, which the daisies... Or not daisies, marigolds. They're called marigolds. The marigolds are the ones that are like sunflowers, but they produce coins instead of sun. So, those are actually really useful plants. And you know what? What am I doing? I can go ahead and start putting out these pea shooters. Uh-oh. Here we have a cone head. I don't know if this will be enough to get rid of this cone head. Just in case, we'll put that down. Alright. Now we're talking. Once you've got, like, a row of the pea shooters and 2 of these, puff shrooms, you're pretty much good. I didn't mention these puff shrooms. They have very limited range. Like, basically, they can only shoot out. As you can see, they can only shoot out about 3 spaces far. Whereas the pea shooters can shoot all the way out. But, like, see, these ones aren't shooting yet because the zombie's not close enough. So, basically, if you put a walnut, like, right there, these two should be able to hit the zombie if it gets up to the walnut. But the pea shooter could just keep constantly doing damage. And, I'm not paying attention to my bottom rows. But, as you can see, it doesn't really matter. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Don't eat it. Ah, you suck. Well, whatever. How did that last stone head, the one on the top row, reach? Oh, well. I'm not gonna question it. Just keep pressing space and collecting my sun. I mean, I could go ahead and put those, you know, I could go ahead and put out a potato mine. See, he didn't even reach it. But as you can see, this round actually has two huge waves of zombies. So, yeah, the levels do get slightly longer. So, I should have actually started a timer. I didn't even see what time I started at. What time is it now? It's 1:11. Ugh, gosh. Oh, money. Yeah, I do have 200. I have 290 now. What the heck? When did I get so much money? It must have been because after every round you get money from these lawnmowers. You get like 50, or I mean not 50 coins, but the golden coins, which is like the tiny little silver coins is like 10, and then the gold coins is like, I want to say 50. Yeah. See, not even this bucket head stands a chance. But at least he actually reaches the walnut and chomps on it a bit. So there is that to keep in mind. Bucket heads don't go down so easily. But if we put out another pea shooter, he should go down faster. Yeah, I might as well do that. I might as well start replacing this second row. This second row with, pea shooters. What the heck? They put another bucket head? Come on. You know what? No, no, no. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of him. Just make sure you don't accidentally shovel the wrong plant. Man, there sure are a lot of bucket heads coming out now. I said that weird. Bucket head. So yeah, I've been playing so many different games. I've been playing Minecraft, Final Fantasy X. I've been playing, I'm still working on Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm so close to being 100% done on it, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't. Eventually, you'll get this ability to, like, essentially place a fully healed walnut on top of a damaged one. But, not right now. We'll also eventually get a plant that'll let us get rid of these stupid annoying graves, which are a pain for us at this time, because once this last final wave hits, zombies will come out of each of these graves. Well, I might as well just replace this one manually now. That's the only way to really replace the damaged walnuts at this point. Alright, we're almost to the huge wave. Come on. Just gotta get rid of this last bucket head. My poor pet dog, she's suffering from a little bit of an infection right now, which is sad. She's old too. She's an old dog, so it's kind of horrible that she has to suffer at her old age. Well, I mean, it's not like she's suffering too badly, but I just don't like my baby to be in pain. Oh. Dang, I should have saved that cherry bomb for you. Because these guys are going to be a pain. Because when you have one zombie munching on a walnut, it's not that bad. But when you have two munching on it, it gets to be a bit of a problem. But down that one goes, and down that one goes. And here we get... Come on. Yeah, see. Blink, blink, blink. Gives us more. We're already almost up to that 750. Wow. One or two more levels and we should be there. This is the fume shroom. Shoots fumes that can pass through screen doors. They have longer range than the puff shrooms, but only by like, I think 1 extra space or something like that. They don't have as much range as like the pea shooters, but the difference is that these guys, as you can see from the description, their attacks are like kind of piercing, and they pierce through the screen door shields, which we haven't even seen yet. But now we have, right there. Right there. Alright, so pick the night plants. We'll start picking more and more night plants as we go on. Alright, and I guess I'll just choose that, and yeah, I guess. I kind of want cherry bombs, but nah, it'll be fine. All we have to worry about on this stage is the screen door shield zombies. Alright, speed things up straight away. Alright. Get them out. Eventually, I'll have it set up to where just the puff shrooms are in the front row. Like right here. And then fume shrooms are going to be next. And then it's going to be the pea shooters. But until we build up enough sun, we gotta just have the puff shrooms. Thankfully, we can get out almost all of our, sun shrooms relatively easily. And pretty quickly. And, of course, at the beginning of the, level, they only really send out the weak regular zombies, so you don't have to worry about, like, say, a conehead or a screen door shield zombie coming out yet. Should I wait? Nah, I'm not gonna wait. Let's just put it out right now. See, he has more range. He got to start shooting before the puff shrooms started even shooting, which that's a good thing. And as you can clearly see, they do quite a bit of damage. They're actually kind of efficient at that. Come on, would one of you sun shrooms grow up already? I really need more sun so I can start putting out my heavy artillery. And by heavy artillery, I mean the basic pea shooters. It's gonna reach. Nope, he didn't reach. Okay, that's a good thing. Well, we'll just keep putting these guys out first. And I can also go ahead and start putting down the walnuts. There's only one huge wave for this level? Jeez. Alright, well there we go. There's a screen door shield zombie. We're about to see how hellacious these fume shrooms could be. They fire at quite a fast rate, too. They're just like blah, 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 blah. Okay, I was about to say, are you gonna die yet? Okay. Sweet, now we actually have a bit of a defense out. And our sun shrooms are all grown up. I didn't even notice. They grow up so fast. Mushrooms do grow fast, but they also die fast, too, so... Not that I'm an expert at growing mushrooms. I just remember one time getting, like, this mushroom kit, and it did it really well. And it, like, actually started growing quite a bit of mushroom. Unfortunately, I did not attend to it for, like, literally one day, and the mushrooms died out. Plus, I don't know, they were starting to die out quickly anyways. And then I bought, like, another one of the mushroom kits, because the first one worked so well, but then the second one didn't work at all. So I was like, what the heck? What the hey, man? I just saw the first episode of the new season of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. That's a okay spin-off, I suppose. It's not like super great, but it's not super terrible either. Oh no, I don't have my full defense out. Please, one more sun. Please, another sun. I need a walnut right here. My formation's not symmetrical. Boom. I'm like freaking Death the Kid from Soul Eater. It must be perfectly symmetrical. The only thing that's not symmetrical is these stupid graves. But now we get this weird looking gray plant. Doesn't even look like a plant. I've never seen a plant that looks like that before. Not in real life, not in sci-fi. But anyways, this is called the Grave Buster. Planted on a grave to remove the grave. And that's all they do. Hey, wanna buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you 750, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. Sure, why not? Alright, and hey, when you save up to $5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. Oh my god, that is a huge price difference. 750 to 5,000? Check you later. And believe it or not, there's another seed slot you could buy after that. I believe there's a 9th seed slot you can get. I think, if my memory serves me correctly. Anyways, well, we'll just pick the night plants, all the night plants now, and now that I have the extra seed slot, I can go ahead and choose defense and instance. But anyways, eventually I'm gonna just want to save up enough sun so I can just destroy these graves. Alright. Let's go ahead. I bet you can hear my mouse clicking. Just go ahead and start setting up our defense. Oh good, there's 2 waves. Alright, we're doing okay. On time, I suppose. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the end of all the night levels because we're only halfway through. It feels like... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Whew. Thought that guy was going to get a little bit further than that. Alright, set up our full defense first before starting to get rid of the graves. I usually like trying to just get rid of all the graves before it even gets to the final wave. That way zombies don't even pop out. And speaking of which, I can show how it works. The thing is, it takes a while, like, see, it takes a couple of seconds for it to eat the grave, but, like, they have, like, no health, so if a zombie does get to the grave eater, like, if I put a grave eater right here, this zombie would eat it before it could eat the grave. And also, I probably should have a better defense right now. Okay, we don't have pea shooters for this level, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the fume shroom out here. As you can see, they take them down pretty fast. Okay, alright, now our setup is looking a little bit better, and almost all the sunshrooms are grown up now. I just need more sun for these grave eaters. See, now I can eat this grave. And every time you have one of the grave eaters eat a grave, you also get money for it. Come on, give me sun. Jeez, sometimes it takes a while for them to produce sun. It also costs the same amount for the grave eater as it does for the fume shroom, so you have to really choose wisely on what you want to save up your sun for. Do you want to get a fume shroom out, or do you want to use the grave eater to eat a grave? And then also you gotta factor in the cost of the walnuts as well. But I mean, eventually I'll just have the full, you know, defense set up. I was about to say, come on, one more. Boom. Too bad you can't just press space to collect the money too. But no, that would be too easy. That would be like baby mode. Now the only problem is that these graves out here on the very, like, first row, it's dangerous to put your grave eater out because... Oh, is it gonna eat it in time? Yeah. They do eat pretty quickly, so it's not that big of a deal. Just gotta make sure to get rid of these last 2 graves before, you know, the final wave. Which isn't too hard, considering the fact that we only have 1 more left to go. Come on, 1 more sun, please. Alright, good. Oh, phew, I thought a zombie was coming out on this bottom row at first. Get out of here, screen door shield zombies. Like, how dare you take somebody else's, screen door? Where did you even get that screen door from? I mean, it's not like you just normally see screen doors lying around. Oh crap, I forgot about these guys. You suck. Oh well, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. That is also a good use for these puff shrooms, as you can do this. No, I missed the coin! Oh, I missed $10 whole. Or, yeah, it is actually $10. So interesting. Anyways, I guess that is a reason to have these potato mines. I don't know. I kind of feel like the potato mines are a little bit undercut here, because, like, say I put a potato mine here. By the time my plants start shooting the zombie, you know, it'll have already reached the potato mine and exploded. Which, you know, is satisfying on its own, but I just prefer to let my actual attacking plants just kill the zombies rather than continually put out these, you know, these potato mines. So now my defense is pretty much fully set up. I just gotta sit here and wait for the final wave. I'm gonna use my cherry bombs to get rid of most of the zombies that come out. And bam, I already have almost 1,000 sun. Jeez. I think there's some kind of mission, or not mission, some kind of achievement for collecting a certain amount of sun on a level. The really good thing about these fume shrooms is that even if there's two zombies overlapping, unlike with the puff shrooms that just hits the zombie in the front, the fume shroom hits both of them because it's piercing. Uh-oh. Here comes the pole vaulter. Here comes the pole vaulter. Alright, make him waste his pole vaulting. Oh, he dropped money. Oh, man. The only issue I'm having recently right now, like the only big issue I'm having right now, is that my computer is running out of storage space, and that's beginning to become a problem for me. Alright, let's just, boom, get rid of most of them. Alright, now just 2 more zombies left. See? Bam, bam. Oh no, he got that one. Oh well. It's not like I really intended to put out a row there anyways. I was only putting those out to get rid of the pole vaulting zombies. Now if a zombie does reach the back row, what happens is the lawnmower takes out like the whole row. Of course, that's probably not going to happen on this playthrough. And oh, we don't get a new plant. We get the almanac, the suburban almanac. Keeps track of all plants and zombies you encounter. I will eventually go through the almanac and read all the entries though, because they are pretty funny. Some of them are quite interesting. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? Oh gosh. It's just like hunting squirbows. What the heck is a squirbo? You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Gophers? Is he talking about gophers? But you call them squirbows. Do squirrels dig holes? I thought that they mainly just lived in trees. Well, whatever. He didn't say squirrels. He said squirbows, so... yeah, just like that. But instead of squirbows, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. That is a tiny little mallet, sir. And instead of me, it's you! Ah, okay. I get it. There's only 2 episodes of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I like I like this little mini game. But man, there's this one that you do later on, like in the minigame mode, that is actually really freaking hard. Like, I actually have a hard time keeping up with it. I remember getting very frustrated on it. Anyways, eventually you'll get some sun from these zombies, which lets you actually use either, you can put a potato mine down, or you can use a cherry bomb, or, as I like to always do, just, you know, have the have the grave eater eat the graves. Just be careful not to put a grave eater out like right in front of a zombie like that. Why is it going so slow now all of a sudden? Oh, I know why. That's why I didn't speed it up. Actually, this might be the one instance in which you don't want it sped up. Yeah, the actual slower speed will probably help. I usually like getting rid of the graves that are like in the front rows because, you know, those ones are the closest to your house, so you really want to get rid of those ones first. Alright, let's do it. Aha, I'm getting rid of all the graves on the 4th row, so now there won't be any coming out on the 4th row. Dang, that was a lot. Alright. Okay. Speed it up to regular speed. This is the regular speed. Regular speed is actually kind of fast. Oh, see, they almost got that guy. Oh man, the cone heads take two whacks, so you gotta remember to double click on them. No! I just used my grave eater on that one. Stop spawning them out of that closer one. Stop spawning them out of the closer one. Of course, I keep saying that, and it keeps not listening to me. But then again, why am I shouting at a video game? Excuse me. Oh, and then the bucket heads take a lot of hits. Oh god. Oh god. They're going crazy. Stop it. I can't keep up. Oh no, a huge wave. Just gotta keep it under control. No, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna use... No! I couldn't collect that sun. I should have just been pressing space. Well, let's just eat some of these graves first before we collect our plant. Aw, man. The graves can drop either, you know, the silver coins, obviously, but sometimes they can drop the gold coins. And then there's one more type of money drop we still haven't seen yet. So the silver coins give you $10, and then the gold coins give you 50. But the third drop that we could potentially get for money gives us a full 1,000. But we haven't seen that yet, and they're pretty rare, so... We'll go ahead and pick the new plant we just got. I didn't even read the description. It's the Hypno Shroom. Mix zombie fight for you. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good, I do admit. You know what? I'm just gonna forego the potato mine. Even though potato mines are good. Oh, no. Yeah, this guy here is gonna be a problem. This freaking guy here is gonna be a problem. Alright, let's just go ahead and get our setup going. This is only level 2-6, so I still have this level plus a few more levels to get through, so... This might be a little bit of a longer episode. Oh, shoot. Come on, give me more sun. That's not even enough. Thank you. Like, give me enough sun for an actual freaking sun shroom. Yeah, so on, not Plants for Zombies, on Hollow Knight, I finally reached this one area to the right, or I mean, to the east of Greymore, called Verdania. Except for it's already been destroyed and ruined, so basically, you can only access it in Chapter 3, where it's already been, like, destroyed. And, pretty much I have to just play this one special song that you learn in the game to go into, like, the dream world. So you can go into a dream world, just like in the original Hollow Knight. There is, like, a dream world that you can go into where, thankfully, if you die, you don't lose all your stuff, which is a good thing. I'm probably gonna wait until a football zombie comes out before I show off what the Hypno Shrooms do. But let's keep on guard. There's only one big wave in this level? Jeez. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get my full setup out. Well, we'll see. Oh, there he is, there he is. Now, I'm gonna put it out here, because the further the zombie gets, the better. I mean, he'll take a little bit of damage from your plants, but this gives... Aw, man, of course, another zombie isn't even gonna spawn on the same row as him. But basically, if he reached another zombie, he would have just started munching away. He would have just started munching away at him. Come on, Sunshrooms. Alright, I almost have my full defense set up. Well, not quite. Come on, one more fume shroom. One more fume shroom before the end. Alright, sweet. Now, alright, we're almost near the end of this stage. Jeez. I'm not going to be able to get my full defensive setup done. It would help if these Sunshrooms actually produce more sun. Come on, Sunshrooms. Man, I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun do Plants vs. Zombies fusions. Oh, it looks so fun. I would love to download it and play it myself if I just had room on my computer. Alright, save up our sun for the Hypno Shroom and the Cherry Bomb. We can actually... I don't want that regular zombie to get this. Now, the football zombies are slightly faster than regular zombies, so now watch. Boom, he eats that zombie. I mean, the zombie also eats him, but, like, the football zombies are so tough that... Boom! The football zombies are so tough that it really doesn't matter. Pretty much none of the regular zombies are gonna get the football zombie. I mean, maybe a Buckethead would be able to do something, but not even Buckethead stand a chance against the football zombies. And it takes so many hits to kill the football zombies. You're just better off hypnotizing them. And now here we get a weird, skinny, long one. Long one. It's called a Scaredy Shroom. Long-range shooter that hides when enemies get near. Now, it's... This, I kind of don't like Scaredy Shrooms, but I'll show them off, obviously, because you just gotta. You just gotta, man. See, they only cost 25 sun, which seems like a really, really good, you know, cost. Great. And we have screen door shield zombies and football zombies. So let's go ahead and get our Hypno Shroom and our Fume Shroom. But basically, these Scaredy Shrooms, what they do is, like their description says, they have long range, so unlike the puff shrooms, they can actually shoot out all the way, sort of like a pea shooter. But of course, as you can see, the cost is way lower. Now, the reason why they're called Scaredy Shrooms, though, and this is the reason why I don't really like them that much, is because if a zombie does get close, they literally will shrink down and hide and stop shooting and become completely useless. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm like mashing the space bar trying to get sun, and they're not producing sun. Come on. Here, I'll go ahead and show. Boom. See, he can fire. He can fire from a distance. But, I mean, you'd be just better off putting out regular puff shrooms or waiting to have enough sun for the fume shroom. Like, these Scaredy Shrooms really aren't that great. But if you are going to put them out on the furthest row back besides, you know, this first row. Or at least have something to, like, keep the zombies away. No, I didn't want to grab that. I should actually put out the fume shrooms for the second row. But we'll get out our Scaredy Shrooms first. There's also a lot of graves in this level. Like, holy moly. Uh-oh. This could be a bad thing. Good thing the Scaredy Shrooms do recharge pretty fast. Ookie day. Well, now that we have the, you know, Scaredy Shrooms out, though, they can actually deal damage on these zombies, you know, ahead of time. Actually, I should just go ahead and replace this row with the Fume Shrooms now. And I'll just put the puff shrooms out here. And then the walnuts out here. And that'll work. That'll work well. Or at least well enough. Just keep putting stuff out. That's the key to this game. Keep putting stuff out and keep defending your plants. Excuse me. It's too bad that it's not like Plants vs. Zombies Fusion where if you just pick up the plant and move it where you want it to go, you have to actually completely delete the plant. Alright. Alright, sweet. We almost got our full defensive setup going already. And it's only the first major wave. Alright. Have the grave eater eat the grave. I finished watching this one anime called... well, I mean, it's not completely done yet. They're still coming out with new episodes, but I'm caught up on Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, which is really... Whoa! His head rolled! I've never seen that animation before. Like, normally, aw, man, I missed some money. Normally, the head just pops up and falls to the ground, but that one zombie's head actually literally rolled. Heads are rolling. Or heads will roll. Alright, get rid of this guy so I can put my grave eater out. Ah, and there he is, screen door shield zombie. Now, screen door shield zombies are not good to hypnotize because when they do get up to the other zombies and start eating, their shield doesn't actually matter. They still get munched just the same as like a regular zombie would. Man, my nose. These sniffles are annoying. Alright, let's get rid of these graves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of them all before the major wave, but I'll at least reduce their numbers. Man, did they increase the drop rate of money in this game or something? Because it feels like you get way more money drops. Ah, see, there we go. That one gave me a gold. Yeah, I'm getting lots of money drops, both from the zombies and the graves. Alright, sweet. Just one more row of graves to get rid of. Unfortunately, we're already almost up to the major wave. Uh-oh, there's a zombie coming out here. Okay, good. Got it in time. Last one. Yay, we did! Before the final wave. How wonderful. Wait a minute. I haven't seen any football zombies come out yet. What gives? It's only been the screen door shield ones. I guess they were just holding off for the, you know, final wave for the football zombies to come out. Or was my eyes just mistaken when I saw the football zombie over there? Alright, yeah, get rid of him. Well, if a football zombie does come out, I'll be able to hypnotize him straight away. Oh, and speak of the devil. Yeah, turn around and eat your comrades. Unfortunately, I don't have any cherry bombs, so we're just gonna have to wait for these guys to all die just slowly here. Oh, fudge. Yeah, this video is definitely going to be up on time. It's going to be at least like 30-40 minutes long. And here we get the ice shroom. Actually, it's already over 30 minutes long. What am I talking about? Alright. Temporarily immobilizes all zombies on the screen. It's an instantaneous plant, and it does do a teensy bit of damage to zombies, but it's not really super duper great. And here we have another new zombie. This guy is actually pretty interesting. There's some like lore to this guy. You see how he's got his afro? The original version of this guy, when the first ever version of Plants vs. Zombies came out, he actually looked totally different. He looked like a famous celebrity. He looked like Michael Jackson, basically. And, yeah. I actually do want to use the Hypno Shroom, though, for this guy, because, well, you'll see. I'm not gonna use... I don't have any walnuts to defend myself with, though, unfortunately. Alright, let's go. Still gotta get through this in, like, 2 more stages before we're done. Dang. The zombies are coming. Yes, yes, I know, I know. We'll be up to that 5,000 money in no time, though. Don't you worry your sweet little hearts. Not that anybody was worried. I haven't really gotten any comments or views on my first PvZ Replanted episode. Which is kind of a shame, but eh. I swear my first PvZ playthrough was like literally my most popular. I literally had one video that had over 2,000 views on it. It's crazy. I'll show what the ice shrooms do in a little bit, but like for now there's not really any point in using them. We still want to just keep putting out our defenses. If anything, the hypno shrooms can sort of act like a temporary walnut. Not really. I mean, it just makes it so that as soon as the first zombie gets to it, they'll eat it and then get hypnotized. Maybe I could show it off against this zombie here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that once they start firing on him. Come on. Alright, boom! So, that's what it does. It freezes them in place, but only for a few seconds. And then they start moving, but as you can see, they're blue, so they move way slower. So it is actually pretty good for when you're, you know... Uh-oh, here he comes, here he comes! Uh-oh. Okay, well, hold on. Now, here's the thing about these Michael Jackson zombies, is that if you hypnotize them... Oh, Disco is undead. Oh, no. Are you gonna do it? Yeah, he summons out backup dancers, they're also hypnotized. No, he got killed! Well, that stinks. God, what? This regular zombie got through him? What? Jeez Louise, dude. Talk about OP. My goodness. But if you use a combination of Ice Shroom and Hypno Shroom, it actually works pretty effectively. The only thing is that they both cost 75. What's with all the night plants costing 75? 75 for the Fume Shroom, 75 for the Grave Eater, 75 for the Ice Shroom, 75 for the Hypno Shroom. Everything costs 75. Why does everything cost 75, son? Aw, man, I'm not going to be able to get rid of all the graves before the end of the level. Uh-oh. This guy, he was getting a little bit too close. A little bit too close for comfort. Aw, man. Yeah, see, I didn't even get rid of these last 3 graves. It's okay. The only thing that's bad about these disco zombies is that if you kill the first backup dancer, they often will summon out another one. But you know what? We're just not going to mess around with that. We're just going to do that. Get rid of them. And boom, do that. And that. And that. And boom. Aw, I don't have enough to put out another Gravedigger. Anyways, here comes an even better version of the cherry bombs. Yeah, you didn't think there would be anything better than cherry bombs? Well, you were wrong. Anyways, here we get the Doom Shroom. Destroys a large area, leaving a crater in its wake. The only problem is that that crater makes it so that you can't plant any plants on wherever the crater is. Anyways, here we have level 2-9. This is going to be the toughest night level that we faced so far. We want to grab... Well, let's just grab all night plants for this, besides the Scaredy Shroom, which I don't like that much, but that's okay. Alright, let's just go ahead and start putting out our defense straight away. Whew, boy. Oh, let's speed things up, too. Don't want to make it take forever. Alright, I'm gonna have to watch back on this video and pray that it doesn't lag. Because if it lags, I'm gonna have to re-record all this, which is gonna suck. Brains? I love the zombies. They're so funny sounding. It's gonna be a while before I can show off the freaking Doom Shroom, but we'll have plenty of chances since there's 2 big waves. Alright, now we just gotta grind up sun and get rid of these stupid graves. Man, there's a lot of graves on this one. Like, holy mackerel. I know that it's like the last, you know... Well, not the last night level, the second to last night level. The last night level is actually easy. It's gonna be another one of those conveyor belt levels. Would you sun shrooms hurry up and grow up already so I can, you know, get more sun? Have more suns? And also have more defense. Oh, he actually got through that puff shroom, jeez. The heck, man. Well, just keep putting out the fume shrooms for now. Eventually I'll have to put out the grave eaters to get rid of those graves. But until then, we just gotta keep, you know, grinding up our sun. I could just keep putting out more rows of the puff shrooms, but I usually like having an open row here. I gotta show off that Doom Shroom eventually, so I need to save up enough sun to use it on this first huge wave. But obviously, I want to try and get rid of as many of these graves as possible while I can. See, now I have enough for the Doom Shroom, but I don't want to use the Doom Shroom right now. Just want to use the Grave Eater. It's okay. It's not too expensive. You make your sun back pretty quickly. It could also be pretty helpful to put out a second row of sun shrooms, but, like, there's not really any need. As you can see, I'm producing more than enough sun to, you know, compensate. Ooh, he dropped 50. Thank you. Okay. Just waiting for that huge wave to come out. Get rid of this grave. Basically, if I put the Doom Shroom here in this very middle spot, it'll reach all the rows. It doesn't cover the whole entire field, but, well, you're about to see in a second. Once enough zombies come out. Just gotta be careful not to have it get eaten before it can, boom, do that. And see, now I can't place anything here if I try and put a plant there. Nope, can't plant on craters. I mean, duh, obviously you can't plant on crater. Have you ever gone to a meteorite crash site and tried planting a plant there? It's impossible. I'm just joking. This is such a lazy episode for me. I'm not really too hyped up on my commentary. Screw it. I might as well just put out another row of freaking puff shrooms since I don't have any actual walnuts to defend with. Now, I do need to get rid of these freaking last few graves. Once I get rid of those last few graves, I can focus on stuff like ice shrooms and hypno shrooms and whatever. Alright, one more grave. Sweet. Good job, Grave Eaters. You've done your job. Wait, don't put a Grave Eater out yet. Oh, get that money too. Alright, once they've walked, like, enough past it, you can put the Grave Eater out. And they won't turn around and start eating it. Zombies only eat what's in front of them or on the same exact tile as them. But if they're, like, stepping out of that tile, they won't, like, stop and eat the plant. Unless, of course, it's just, like, frame perfect, I guess. I don't know. And now I could just put out whatever I need to, you know? Alright. Ooh, he dropped 50. Damn, we're already up. We're already almost halfway to that 5,000. Like I said, probably going to be able to get up to that 5,000 in the next episode. Before the end of the pool levels. Oops, spoiler. Just kidding. Everybody knows what stage is coming up next. Okay, get rid of this guy, please. Thank you. That's why I don't like screen door shield zombies. The puff shrooms do, like, nothing. I mean, they don't do nothing. Eventually, their screen door shield does take enough damage, and you can actually visually see it, like right there. It was actually getting close to breaking. If they had kept shooting away at it without the fume shroom, it would have eventually destroyed the door. So it's not like perfect defense, but actually, I don't even think the screen door is as tough as, like, the buckethead zombies. It really isn't. It's not really that big of a deal, so. Also, boom, just freeze him and have the fume shroom just keep getting him. Yeah. I know, I should have saved that for this. And also, as you can see, the craters do heal. The craters do eventually repair. Alright. Yeah, we're not messing around. Wait, what? There's still a zombie? Oh, it's the freaking... Oh my gosh. You know what? Boom! That just makes him go away instantly. Alright, sweet. Oh man, oh no, my freaking... The timer on this video is going to be so long. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brains sound? Sincerely, the zombies. Oh, that sounds delicious. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh gosh, that's a lot of graves. Let's speed it up though. Alright. Oh, whoops, I should put the scaredy shrooms in the back row. What am I thinking? Let's just hypnotize these first couple of zombies. They give you so many of these instantaneous ones. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Fume Shroom, but I'm gonna get rid of you. You're not necessary right now. Oh gosh. See, he ate that other zombie. Boom. Just keep putting stuff out. Eventually, we'll have all of our, you know, rows covered. They just give you so much to use, though. They can just screw over all these zombies like nothing. Alright, that might have been a problem. Nope, nope. He was slowed down, thankfully. Dang, this conveyor belt goes so fast. Ah, gosh dang it. Alright, we have our full back row out for the scaredy shrooms. Now I just gotta have puff shrooms. I mean, fume shrooms. Puff shrooms would also help. Wait, did another grave spawn? You know what? Screw this guy. I don't need another scary shroom. I need fume shrooms. Thank you. Fume shrooms are good for the freaking screen door shield zombies. I could just put out a scary shroom. See, that's what happens when they get scared. They become completely useless and then they get eaten quickly. Now just get rid of all these guys. They're such a nuisance. The scaredy shrooms are only really good for, you know, the long range attacks or just being a meat shield. And first huge wave, here we go. And boom. Unfortunately, we're filling this row up with craters here. Boom, freeze. Freezies. Let's get rid of more of these stupid graves before the final wave hits. Uh-oh, quickly. Oh, good. Alright, freaking Michael Jackson zombie. Eat and summon your backup dancers. I mean, not Michael Jackson zombie. Alright, eat. And boom, that's the last grave gone. Oh gosh, I didn't even notice this football zombie. Oh, jeez. Oh man, I didn't even notice him there. That was actually pretty horrifying. We'll just screw it. Just have another row of whatever out. Doesn't matter at this point. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous, man. Actually, so many zombies came out. What? Did the zombie die off screen? Yeah, just hypnotize the football zombies straight away because they are such a pain. Boom. Just hypnotize the football zombies because, yeah. Why am I repeating myself now? Not even making any sense. Oh, I don't have any hypno shrooms for you. Well, you're about to see how many hits it actually takes to kill these football zombies. As you can see, so much stuff is firing on him. So much stuff is firing on him, and ah, there he goes. Finally, once their helmet's gone, that's when you know they're almost dead. And I'm not putting out plants here. Why are you not putting out plants here, Robert? Put the plants out, Robert. Do it, Robert. And boom, football zombie has been vanquished. I have so many freaking doom shrooms now. And bam, we're full up on everything. We should just go ahead and boom and boom. And what? Boom! Oh my gosh, penny pincher. Wait, I thought that was the last wave. There's still more zombies coming out? Jeez! Alright, sweet. And here we get a... just like what it looks like, we get a lily pad. Okay. Alright, lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. So, in the next episode, we will begin the next level. If I went to the main menu now, would it... You know what? Let's just start. Alright. In the next episode, we will begin on the pool levels. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys then. Bye!